Eve, you have got to give the people you love more credit. They deserve a chance to try to understand. One thing I will never forgive Sam for is not trusting that I had the strength to handle the truth.
But the situations, they're not the same, Grace. See, even if Sam didn't know it, he did have a baby with Ivy. And the baby that I had with Julian, he died right after he was born, so you see, there is no baby to pop up out of the blue and expose my past with Julian. So no one ever has to know.
What about Charity?
What about her?
Don't you remember those visions she had of you and Julian in a very compromising position?
How could I forget?
Don't you think it is possible that Charity has the power to see into the past like I can sometimes see into the future?
Grace, I'm not trying to minimize anything that you or Charity sense, but I honestly don't think that's relevant. Because what Charity saw is just an odd coincidence, and that's all.
Timmy doesn't blame Activa for jumping the gun. It's just that Charity has a way of surviving all the bad things bad witches try to do her. Believe Timmy. He and his princess have been there.
Timmy.
Even though Charity hasn't come into her full powers yet, she always gets saved in the nick of time.
Not this time. Oh, there's no way that Charity can be saved now. She may not be destroyed yet, as Mr. Mini-Me so supportively pointed out, but she's on her last legs. There's no way Miguel can get to her before she's charbroiled to a crisp.
Thank you, Kay. Now I have a fighting chance of saving Charity. Where can I find the source of this evil?
You've come this far, Kay. Tell Miguel what he needs to know.
Okay. The evil I've seen lives in a cave far beneath the earth, in the mine shaft.
The mine shaft?
Yeah, remember the mine shaft that I was stuck in with Miguel and Charity? Well, that was the first time that I saw it. It's the same evil that's come to Harmony, and it's come to this house.
I remember where the mine shaft is, but I'm not sure how to get back to that cave.
Whoa. Slow down, buddy. Now, you two both seem to be forgetting something. Everything everyone saw that day, both above ground and below ground, was some kind of mass hallucination brought on by gas leaking out of the earth. Now, that's the only plausible explanation we could come up with for what occurred.
Reese is right. None of that could have been real.
Look, I don't care what you say. It's the only thing I have to go on. I'm going back to the mine shaft to find that cave. I'm gonna find the evil and rescue Charity.
Sorry I got your hopes up about finding my mother's diaries in the Crane archives.
Don't worry about it. Getting used to running into dead ends whenever it's got anything to do with finding my father. Beginning to wonder if I'll ever find out what really happened to him.
Guess what I just did?
Oh, I have no idea.
Entered us in the sweepstakes contest with the first prize being a trip to the islands. And wouldn't that make a wonderful honeymoon if we won?
Yeah, the best.
Did something happen with Sheridan?
Sheridan wants to help Luis track down what happened to your father all those years ago.
Yeah, I mean, Luis mentioned something about it.
Right. Sheridan thinks that her mother wrote something in her diaries that might help them figure it out.
So where are the diaries?
Where we were today, at the archives at Crane Industries.
Crane Industries?
You got it. And Sheridan's mother willed her those diaries, but she hasn't even had a chance to see them yet. Chances are Julian and Alistair probably have them locked up with all the other Crane secret documents.
I see.
You know, I had to tell her that I threw away the security card just hours ago. Talk about timing. The strange thing is, even if I still had the security card, I don't think I'd let her use it. I mean, it's bad enough that one of us has already been disowned by the Cranes this week. Don't you think?
As if I would let your little pet dolly skepticism dampen my high spirits. No, I'm in too good a mood for that.
Timmy didn't mean anything, Hank.
The only thing I want to hear from you is congratulations. Tell me how impressed you are with my success in ridding the world of our primary nemesis. Tell me! You must be very proud. That's better. And soon the rest of the netherworld will hail me as the heroine I truly am. And I will rule the dark side, not you, because I accomplished what you couldn't. Another toast. This time, I'll let you drink. To me, to my brilliance, to my perseverance, to my succeeding where you two couldn't in a million years. Drink to me, I command you.
I've known this old hag for over 300 years, and I've never seen her so pleased with herself. Does Princess really think Charity will be destroyed this time?
It certainly seems that way, Timmy.
To Charity. Timmy loved you with all his heart.
Miguel!
Father, just let me go. All right, every second counts if I have a prayer of saving Charity.
I understand that, son, but you cannot go down there unprepared. You are not ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are not. When you go down into that cave, you will be facing something far worse than anything you ever endured in the flames of hell.
We know from the ancient church documents that anyone who even attempts to find this evil is taking a great risk. But to try to destroy it single-handedly? Suffice it to say, your life's in grave danger, amigo.
Miguel, you can't go.
Well, I can't just sit here and do nothing either. And not when I finally have an idea how to save Charity. I have to do whatever I can.
There is not a person here who does not understand your frustration, son. But you cannot possibly face this evil without being better fortified. If you do, you both will be lost.
What do you want me to do?
Take some time. Let us help prepare you.
We'll make you something to eat while we talk.
And while we chow down, I can fool around with some other websites, see if we can find something else we can use.
Kay, take Father Lonigan into the kitchen. I'm sure he can use some coffee.
Father, I know firsthand how ruthless Hecuba can be. I mean, she took my soul.
She will stop at nothing to achieve what she wants. And apparently what she wants is to destroy Charity.
I'm afraid of what she'll do to Miguel if he finds her.
And with good reason.
Tell me the truth, Father. Do you think that he stands a chance against her?
I do not know, my child. I truly do.